Okay, this is page 1 of the review for Unit 7. Okay, so we've got to state the vertex, state the axis symmetry, state the x-intercept, state the max or min, state the domain, state the range, and then I forgot to put in here graph, but we also want to do that too. So first thing, we need to recognize the form. This is in the form. It can actually work in either way, but let's just think of it like this. Y minus k is equal to a times x minus h squared. Okay, so that means h is equal to 0, k is equal to 0, and a is equal to negative 3. Okay, so let's just go through it. The vertex A is 0, 0. Axis of symmetry x is equal to 0, because that's the x coordinate of the vertex. And then C is the intercepts, and that's where y is equal to 0. So in this case, that happens when x is equal to 0. D is max or min. In this case, it opens down because that's negative. Okay, so we have a max, which is equal to 0, because that's the y coordinate of the vertex. E is the domain, which is all real numbers. And F is the range, which is y is less than or equal to 0, because it opens down and its max is 0. If we want to graph this, put the line here, and here. Okay, so if I graph that, 0, 0 is your vertex, A is negative 3, so I go down 3, left 1, down 3, right 1, I go 9, 3, 6, down 9, right 1, down 9, right 1. So that's my graph there. Don't forget the arrows on the end of your graph. Okay. Number 2, again, this is in the form y minus k is equal to a times x minus h squared. So I have h is equal to 0, k is equal to negative 1, a is equal to 1/2. So let's go through and answer these. A, vertex is 0, negative 1. B, axis of symmetry, x is equal to 0. C, the zeros are a little bit more difficult. Remember, this is when y is equal to 0. So I get 0 plus 1 is equal to 1/2 x squared. Multiply by 2, and I get 2 is equal to x squared. Take the square root, so I get positive negative square root of 2 is equal to x. Those are your zeros. Okay, D, find the max or min. Does it open up or down? A is positive, so it opens up. So it has a min at the y coordinate of the vertex, which is negative 1. E is the domain, which is all real numbers. And F is the range, where it opens up, so y is greater than or equal to the y coordinate of the vertex, negative 1. Okay, so we need to graph this, 0, negative 1, and a is 1/2. Alright, so my vertex is 0, negative 1. And I'm going to treat these as 1 units. Okay? Give it a uniform distribution. Okay, so 0, negative 1 is here. So I'll go up a half, right 1, then up 3/2, right 1, up a half, left 1, then up 3/2, left 1. And so we get that graph right there. Okay, remember it's 1/2 over 1, 3/2 over 1. And that's everything there. So get 3. Okay, standard form, y minus k is equal to a times x minus h squared. So hk, h is 1, k is negative 2, a is 1. So vertex, A, vertex is 1, negative 2. B, axis of symmetry, x is equal to 1, that's x coordinate of the vertex. C, find the zeros, so y is 0. Solve x minus 1 squared. You're taking the square root and then adding the 1 over, and so those are your zeros right there. Okay, D, we want to know if it's a max or a min. A is positive, means it opens up, so that means it has a minimum minimum equal to the y-coordinate of the vertex -2. E, the domain, is all real numbers, and F, the range, it's a minimum, so y is greater than or equal to -2. Now we come over here and we graph it, 1, -2, and it opens up. So put our line here, put our line here. Oh, that was a bad one. Alright, 1, -2. So 1, -2 is right 1, down 2. We're going up 1, right 1, up 3, right 1. Then go up 1, left 1, up 3, left 1. And there we go, graphed. So there's all the information on that one. Okay, again, this falls in the form y minus k is equal to a times x minus h squared. So I get h is equal to 3, k is equal to 8, and a is equal to -2. Okay, so let's go through it. A, find the vertex. Vertex is hk, 3, 8. B, find the axis of symmetry. X is equal to 3. C, find the zeros. 0 minus 8 is equal to -2 times x minus 3 squared. Okay, 4 is equal to x minus 3 squared. I divided the -8 by -2. And then I take the square root of 4. Positive -2 is equal to x minus 3. So you get 3 plus or minus 2 is equal to x. That means x is equal to 3 plus 2, 5, or 3 minus 2, 1. Okay, so there's our zeros, or x-intercepts. D, do we have a max or a min? A is less than 0, so it opens down, which tells me I have a max, which is equal to the y-coordinate of the vertex of 8. E is the domain, which is all real numbers. F is the range, which is y is less than or equal to 8. Okay, 3, 8, and we're going down. So let's make sure I've got 8 spots above. And here. Okay, 3, 8. Right 3, up 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so 3, 8. And going down, A is -2. Go down 2, left 1. Down 2, right 1. Down 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left 1. Right 1. And there we go. Alright, so that's it for page 1 of your review. I'll do page 2 in the next one.